I'd like to apologize that I accidentally didn't have my face cam on. I don't know if that's better or not for people, but yeah, that's what happened. So enjoy the rest of the video. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be checking out every tool within RLCraft. So let's just hop right into it. All right, first we have the Dragonboat Pickaxe, which is there's nothing too special to craft it. It's just dragon bones, wither bones, and the crafting for a normal pickaxe. So nothing too special. It's as fast as diamond. All right, now there's a couple items that are within RLCraft that are part of the Forgotten Items mod, such as the Bound Pickaxe and these pickaxes and that one. And with the Bound Pickaxe, you see you need these crafting runes because you can't find the crafting recipe by looking up. It's not there. What you need to do is go to these crafting rune readers, and you can figure out what you need for the certain item. And so with the Bound Pickaxe, so let's say you die. Oh no. You still have the Bound Pickaxe in your inventory. Alright, next up is the Hasty Pickaxe, which mines extremely quick, as you can tell. Once again, it's part of the Forgotten Items mod, so you're going to need to craft it the special way. Alright, next is the Ravaging Pickaxe. Now with the Ravaging Pickaxe, it mines really fast, but you don't get the block from the drop. So, you know, it's a risk you'd have to be willing to take. Alright, next is the Gamble Pickaxe. So let's say you have some diamond ore. Or you found some diamond ore, everything's great. Boom. Right? You mine this, you have a 50-50 chance for getting 2 diamonds or nothing. So that's kind of a cool little addition that they added with the Gamble Pickaxe. Once again, it's part of the Forgotten Items mod. Alright, here we have the Explosion Pickaxe. Now here, let me just grab this because this does deliver quite the explosion. Oh, it's nighttime, lovely. So let's do it right here. We're gonna use it, and when you mine a block, it creates an explosion. Pretty significant one. But yeah, so when you're mining, I don't think it does damage to you. Oh gosh. Yeah, it doesn't do damage to you, but it does create an explosion. Alright, next we have the Vein Pickaxe, which vein mines when blocks are broken. So let's say we have 11 diamond ore. Alright, let's just place that many. You can just mine it, and it'll mine everything in the vein. So you can collect ores super quickly. And now another thing that you can do is you can also shift when using it, and then we'll just do one at a time. But you don't get experience, which is, I believe, a bug. Alright, next is the Neptunium Pickaxe, and to craft this you require Neptunium ingots, which can be found from fishing with, the different fishing rods that are added to the game. And, it mines pretty fast, but nothing insane. It does have an 8 attack damage, which is pretty decent for a pickaxe. Alright, next we have the Fire Dragon Steel Pickaxe, which has 18 attack damage, and it ignites and knocks back targets, but then again, it's also just a really good pickaxe. You can get all the enchantments on it, and it's a really good pickaxe. And then it's also the same for the Ice Dragon Steel Pickaxe. Very nice tool. Alright, here we have the Jungle Myrex Chitin Pickaxe, which it's sort of a weapon, not really, but doesn't mine that fast, as you can see. And then we have the Desert one as well, which is the same. Now here we have the Flint Pickaxe, which can be made from getting these flint shards from rocks and throwing them onto the ground, and it mines painfully slow. I think somewhere in between a wooden pickaxe and a stone pickaxe. Alright, here we have the Imbrium Pickaxe, which can be found from the Defiled Lands mod. It mines decently fast, but nowhere near as fast as the other pickaxes from this other mod. Then we also have the Silver Pickaxe, which is it's a good pickaxe. It mines really fast, I'd say. Then finally we have the Obsidian Harvester. So let's say I need some obsidian. Come on, there we go. This is a pickaxe made for obsidian, so it's not agonizingly long. Look at that! It mined it super quick. Boom, done. Easy muchachos. Yeah, that's all the pickaxes so far. Alright, next up is all the axes. First one we're going to start out with is the bound axe, which is the same when you die. It will stay in your inventory after death. Its mining speed is, it's pretty fast. It's faster than most weapons, and it's part of a forgotten mod, so you're going to have to use those crafting runes in order to get it. Here we have the Flint hatchet, which is generally one of the first ones that you get. Do not like that sound. But it's, oh my gosh. I do not want thunder. One of the first ones that you get in the game. Next, you have the silver axe, which mines exceptional. It mines. What? Does it not? Okay, it's not giving me anything. That's weird. Okay, I'm just gonna say that's a bug. But yeah. Next, we have the Neptunium axe, which mines significantly fast. Once again, can be crafted in the simple Neptunium crafting form. Part of the fishing rod. Alright, the Ravaging axe is very similar to the Ravaging Pickaxe, where you know, oh shoot, that's a lot. It mines really fast, but you don't get any of the drops. The Imbrium axe is, it's up there. It's decently fast, I'd say. We have all these Maddox, I think that's how I say it. They, you know, mine fast based on the one that you're using. Once again, by the different rarities, whatnot, iron being the slowest, gold being the fastest, and diamond being the best. Here we have the desert Mimrex chitin axe, which once again, kind of broken. The Ice and Fire mod does not like it for whatever reason. The Dragon Bone Axe is once again crafted in that Dragon Bone form. Yeah, it's just not going to drop anything. That's weird. Okay, note, maybe not craft stuff from the Ice and Fire mod for axes. Same thing for the Jungle Myron Axe. This could be a bug that RLCraft is having, which they're trying to fix. Alright, that's all the axes. The best one out of all of these axes is likely to be the Neptunium axe, because that actually works, but otherwise, yeah. Alright, next up are our shovels. I'm going to go through these a little bit quicker. We got the Flint shovel, which is, you know, once again, made from those flint shards, decently fast. The Jungle Mimrex Chitin shovel, and the Desert Mimrex in the desert, the jungle in the desert, you know, they work about the same. Shovels don't differ too much within Minecraft, so I wouldn't be worried about that. These next three, we got the Fire Dragon Steel, which once again does ignites and knockbacks targets. It mines exceptionally fast, which is great. Same with the Ice one, so it freezes targets. Neptunium one also is really fast, but I think out of all of these, the Dragon Steel ones are the best weapons for all situations. But let's just keep going. Here's the next couple ones. We got the Imbrium Shovel, which I assume wouldn't be too much different. We got the Bound Shovel, which once again, when you die, it will stay in your inventory. And the Dragon Bone. Dragon Bone is probably second best. It's a pretty good shovel. Next, we have the Ravishing Shuffle, which you don't get any blocks, but it mines really fast. Silver Shovel as well. Alright, next up is Hose. Now let's see, we're just gonna go through all of these really quickly because these hose don't matter too much and aren't very different from one another. So let's just go through. We got the Fire Dragon Steel, Dragon Bone, Silver, Imbrium, Desert Mimrex, Jungle Mimrex Chitin Hoe, Neptunium Hoe, Flint Hoe, Ice Dragon Steel. The only difference is that one has 8,000 durability, this one has like only 44. The only really difference is durability and that the Dragon Steel Hoes ignite your targets, which I would assume that you would not want on a hoe. Alright, now these are a little bit more sorted tools. For these first three, we got the Fire Starter, which you can use. You can hold on and it will start a fire, like so. Clay Tool essentially mines clay faster and also allows you to create pottery. The Liner Snips is for the the armor underwear, which goes with the tough as nails mod. Yeah, you combine it with lined armor on a crafting thing to remove the lining back, which, you know, if you get better armor upgrades, this is really good. All right, next up we have these iron saws, which, you know, you can use to cut down wood. It varies based on the rarity. And you can also use them in crafting tables to get the actual thing. Now down here we have all the different knives, and with these different knives you got to collect plant. So, you know, just how fast they harvest it. Not too different if you'll get plant fiber. Not too different, nothing too unique. I wouldn't recommend crafting a diamond knife unless you're going for, like, you know, trying to complete all the items. Otherwise, I would say it is not worth it in your book. All right, these next items are going to be a little bit more random than the rest. All right, here we have all these different chains. Now, you can take these iron chains and you can craft them into iron chain links, and you can craft them into iron chains, which you can use like leads, except for more stronger mobs, and can tie it to wall blocks. And then you can also have a sticky chain, which can be tied to wall blocks, but cannot be broken, which is used on most mobs. And you can connect multiple mobs at once with this chain, which it's really good if you want to try to keep dragons. I don't know, we're gonna have to experiment with that. Now this stuff right here is all from the liner mod, so these are goo packs. You can use these goo packs to heat you up. You can also use it to cool you down based on where you are. So like if you're in the desert, use a goo pack to just make you a certain temperature. Here's how you craft it. A very cheap recipe if you ask me. And then the flip-flop goo is for changing the armor that you're going to use. So let's say you want to use something that is going to cool you down, then you can change the warming liner into something that is not. All right, next we have the advanced hooks. So there's a lot of stuff right here. Holy cow. First, you use this launcher prototype, which can be crafted with iron, buttons, redstone repeater, and this is the basis thing for all of these hooks. Just to craft the Pudge hook launcher, you require the launcher prototype as well for all of these different ones. I'll show you how each one works. We have a spear hook launcher, which obviously shoots a spear. You hold down right click and then you press left click to release, or you can just spam it with left click. You got the Pudge hook launcher, which works the same, and then you also have the web hook launcher, which you can use to drag yourself or mobs. All right, next up these are the more items that are still categorized as tools in my book, but aren't necessarily the same as like pickaxes and whatnot. We're gonna go through them one by one. The Book of Specializations. So let's say you have, you've reached level 30, and you can use this to boost your XP from things. Like if you're crafting, you can get XP from crafting, mining, or combat. So let's say I want to pick combat. I'll now get more XP from mobs. That's just going to be the new perk. You can change it for 30 levels as many times as you want. All right, next up is the backpack. With the backpack, you can place it down. You can place items in it like so. And then you can hold down shift, right click. Okay. And you can put it on your back. You cannot wear a chest plate while wearing this, but yeah, you got a little backpack. And to put it back down, you just hold down shift and right click it. We also have the XP book. So let's say you've earned up a ton of XP, but you're afraid you're gonna die or you're going off an adventure. Just click this and you can store your XP right here. Next is the tool belt and the tool belt pouch, which the tool belt pouch is with it. You can take the tool belt and you can place it in your tool belt inventory. I have mine binded to V. You should have yours as well. And it'll appear on your character like this. And you can access it. You probably have to bind this yourself. You can press and hold down whatever it's keyed to, and you can just put it in there, and it will show on the side, be on the side of me. The XP book doesn't really work well with this, but nonetheless, it is a very cool thing to have within your game. Next is the atlas, and the atlas you can create by here. Let's give it a look. Here's a blank one. To craft this, compass and a book and quill. You can use this, create it, and then look, you have a mini map sort of displayed in your world. You can right click it and it'll do a full thing, and you can add markers. Like, this is home, oh gosh, home, and then you can use like a bed to represent that, and now it'll appear on the map. And this can be infinitely big, so it's a way to keep track of where you are within the mod. It's really useful. Alright, next up is our matchbox and lighter. This is our final items. So like, let's say you have an unlit torch. You can either use a lighter or a matchbox, which a matchbox is crafted with paper and acacia wood slabs. And then you can also craft a lighter, which isn't craftable right now because it's varied commodities. But either one lights up torches. So yeah, thank you for joining me for this RLCraft overview video. Please like, subscribe if you want to see more. I will likely do weapons or something else. Request in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Peace out.